Hey, yo, you lovely people. And Sheila, Riley, and we've been out on the trail, but it's been a really pretty mellow day today. My heart feels very heavy this morning. I woke up and read a little bit of the news about what's going on in the United States right now in our politics and in our values. And I was thinking about the worth that people place on accumulating things, about having the highest paying job possible so they've got, extra money to buy all kinds of things, and that somehow that makes them worth more. And there's a hummingbird. And let me tell you that if what a symbol of the very thoughts that I had this morning. Because all of your money can't bring a hummingbird to life if it's dead. But what it can do, the thing that gives worth to a life, is bringing life to the world. It's not in taking from the world and finding ways to create financial wealth that consumes, that is for our own pleasure and consumption, entertainment. We do that to numb ourselves and to stimulate our brains. But that doesn't mean that there's worth and value in eternal measures in the things that we consume. All there is entertainment, and there's stimulation for our brains. But it is in creating life that we have value. It's in giving, creating, supporting life. It's in building up forests and ecosystems. It's not in tearing them down. And we all know that. I believe that most of us know that in our being, in our essence, but we are confused, and we have been marketed to, and we have been taught to value consumption and stimulation of our brains from external man-made sources, even though most of us value nature and creation really more when we get down to it, or we at least acknowledge the value of nature. But it's in our confusion that we find ourselves. And I just know, I know that we know better. I know that we know better, but we're so confused because we're also torn between what we know and what we've been taught. And what we've been taught has been handed down to us, and it's mistaken. Your worth is not in the things that you own or your ability to buy and consume. Your worth is in what you create and give that is good and pure and well-intentioned. I just ask you to find some way some way to protect this earth, protect nature, protect life. And I ask the young people who are a little less ingrained in the beliefs that it's in consumption that we find our worth, to find new ways to live and different systems that value life, not entertainment, that value giving more than consuming. Not to the extent of ruination of oneself, but questioning what is really of value, what is really of worth. What is my life worth? Part of why there is so much depression and suicide is because we think that it's in the things and it's in doing the success right. But it's not. It's in finding that which fulfills us, that which we were designed, we were created to create. It's in creating and giving and being valued and giving value to others, not in consuming. It's not in destruction. And some of us are doing that, even though we're doing parts of that really well. We have forgotten to be mindful of the system that we were born into and that we've bought into, and the unintended, hidden costs of the choices that we make for the things that we do consume, and even the things that we create. Please be mindful. And as we get ready in the United States to elect our next president, I ask you to really pay attention and dig deep into what our current administration has been doing to undermine the protections that have been in place for nature, for the habitat, for this earth that we all inhabit. We are losing our natural environment so quickly. And even though nature will respond and life wants to live, and it will fight till its very last breath, it would really help if we would give nature a fighting chance. And maybe for some of us, the only way that we can understand and have a value for that and engage in it is to understand what we lose if we lose nature. The systems are so complex, and we have become used to thinking in linear terms and mechanical terms. And nature is an entire complex system beyond our comprehension. Doesn't mean we should take it for granted. I wish you inspiration, motivation, education, and activation. I love you.